Whew. 2025. Yes, what a year it was indeed. What a year it was. Well, it was a good year, especially for, I say me, as an uprising for my channel and everything. The views and the subscribers have definitely went up over the last couple months. And all I can really say is thank you. It really means a lot to me because, sheesh, I did not know it was going to be this well. I thought it like, But for those who don't know or don't know that much about me, hello, my name is Solar Rick. Rick for short, or Solar, whichever one you guys prefer. I am a nerdcore artist. You know, basically, I rap, do a little bit of singing, and I make music about, well, nerdcore. Basically a subgenre of, you know, anime, manga, books, gaming, shows, movies. It can be anything. That's what I like about this subgenre so much. It really caught my attention, especially for, you know, the stuff I'm into. But to wrap up the year, I'm going to do a little Q&A. I got a couple questions here from my lovely audience, friends, some maybe family, who knows. But for those who reached out, I just want to say thank you. I'm not going to do the whole stupid plug-in bull BS, you know. I'm just going to go right into it. But really, thank you guys. I really do hope that the next year can be just as eventful as this one. But with that out of the way, let's get started. Alright, so I got a couple questions. I think it's about 15 questions. We got some non-nerdcore questions. We got some nerdcore related questions. We got some personal questions, and then we have a little bit of an announcement at the end of it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, and the first question that we have today comes from the Berry That Dingles. And their question is, what's your favorite game, and would you consider making a song about it? You see, that's a very good question. If I gotta say all the games that I played, there's one game that comes to mind that I think is by far not even close to my favorite game. Yeah, you got your Call of Duties and your Clair Obscures, but the game that got me on the edge of my heart gotta be From Software's Bloodborne. That game really put a toll on me. Not even like bosses alone, but just like the sheer story behind the whole, eldritch gods, Lovecraftian horror, the psychological BS. It's just so entertaining to know how hopeless something can be, but you can still find that little bit of determination inside of it. And that's the beauty of Bloodborne. It's just like, no matter how many eyes are on you or how fucked the world can be, you can still push through. And yeah, it really put a lot of hope into me. That game probably, I would say, saved my life. If it turns to like, in terms of like gaming wise, it's probably why I still play games to this day. But would I consider making a song about it? Maybe. Hey, Barry, if it does happen, just know that you might have been the one to see it go through. So thank you for asking that question, Barry. I'll deeply look into that. But yeah, Bloodborne is the answer. And we'll move on to the next one. So the next question comes from the beloved Draconic Lover. And their question is, of the multiple songs you have out now, which was your most favorite? That's like telling a child to pick their favorite candy. I kind of like all of them. Each one holds a big place in my heart because they're the first songs that I placed out. I would say Pull the Cord, but everybody's first song is always going to be their favorite song, especially if it's the one that got them in, proved, and it started the journey. I'd probably say what I have. Can't Hold Back was a good one. I'm gonna probably go with, I would say Drop, the one with me and Logan Cross in it. That song, it's gotta be my favorite because it was the one that really, like, Halloween season, the spooky month. Makima is one of my favorite characters in Chainsaw Man, as far as like even anime as in general. Makima Supremacy. Makima is listening. But yeah, I'd probably say Drop. Yeah, Drop was probably that one. Yeah, that one was my most favorite. Thank you for asking that question, Draconic. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, before I start drooling and shit, the next question goes out to Danielle Ritchie, and their question is, I see you do songs mostly about Chainsaw Man and Glitch original shows. Should we expect more down the line? That, yeah, of course you should, yeah. I'm never stopping on the Chainsaw Man song. I'm gonna keep on going until I have to make a song about Kobeni's car in the International Assassins arc. I'm gonna keep going. You're gonna see a song about anything if it's Chainsaw Man related. And yeah, Glitch shows, yeah, they really hold a place to me too, because there's just so much you can do with indie animation. The whole profiting, the story behind it, the heart you put into it. And Glitch is really like on the top of the list as of right now, especially with like the Amazing Digital Circus, Knights of Guinevere, Murder Drones, Gaslight District, probably my favorite one. The Sin rap, the Absolute Solver, that was Murder Drones. I got another one in the works, but if it comes to how the views are looking, then yeah, of course. Actually, the views don't even have to be that good. I'ma still make more Glitch songs. Oh yeah, you know what? Yes, and yes. Thank you for asking that. Thank you. That's really good. Yeah, you know what? Expect something down the line as of like in the next 3 months. I got you, Daniel. I got you. Okay, and now we're gonna go off to the next question by the Flirty Twink, and their question is waffles or pancakes? Yeah, French toast. I don't know why nobody ever puts that in the conversation. It's probably like above the two for me. Pancakes is kind of like the vanilla of breakfast, and then waffles is cool. I would probably put waffles over pancakes, but if you gave me the option, it'd be French toast. But I'll say waffles just to be in the subject. Waffles is probably way better than pancakes, and it takes twice the filling, twice the flavor. And you can throw the little cinnamon shit on it. Oh man, I remember in middle school we used to fight over those waffles and breakfast time. It'd be 7:30 in the morning. We throwing hands over the last waffle before the breakfast lady throws them away or whatever. But yeah, waffles. Thank you, Flirty, for that question. That was kind of off the wall, but I can understand it. Thank you. The next question goes out to Oran Yuri, and their question is, what song would you describe to be your most inspired song? That one's easily going to be the White Schnee song, Within My Soul, because that song really holds a big place on this channel. This is the first song that kind of blew up outside of, the first two. It was the first song that I ever decided to do like harmonies and vocals in, and it holds a really big place because of the amount of push that I put into that song. Because all the other songs, I put a lot of heart into a lot of these songs, but this one it was my make or break. Like if this song didn't do well, I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't be where I am today. I would have probably went back to being a Fortnite gaming channel and see how big that flopped. But yeah, it holds a lot of regards to me. It's my most inspired song. Yeah, and it actually has some weight to it because it has it's really good to me. It's really good. I can't really describe on how well Within My Soul is, and plus, White Schnee wife material by a long shot. I don't know. Y'all can hear me out or hold me back. It don't matter. But yeah, thank you for that question, Oren. And yeah, really expect more Ruby songs down the line. I'm gonna work on more of those too. I just hit a freaking Jacob Tutu moment right there. But anyway, the next question goes out to my boy Super Ufa Doofa. How you doing, Ufa? I haven't talked to you in a minute. We still up. Anyway, their question is, I've been your supporter for the longest, not to brag, but who else has supported you throughout your journey? I have a very big but very small inner circle when it comes to support on the nerdcore stuff that I put out. Of course, my family, my father, brother, other siblings, my coworkers at my job. Can't say that before I trigger the the late Gen Z, and a lot of people in my Discord server really helped me out a lot. You got your mans like King's Legacy, AHC Alexander, my GOAT forever, beyond my wildest imagination, the Cross Factory, aka Logan Cross. He's been supporting me a lot. There's people like O-Rain that even got me into the server. There's Poltergeist, who's kind of getting me the ropes of like mixing and stuff, especially like Kino's is hot. He helps me too. The Unreal VS, he's a good one. Twilight Lena, Temp Music, a little bit late. They all really, it's a very big list, but man, I really wouldn't like be able to improve as much compared to the first song than to now, than without having them with me. It's hard to really thank them, but I can find a way somewhere down the line. But thanks to you, Ufa, that was a really good question. Like I said, there's really just not that many words I can describe on how much I really thank them for helping me this far. And I really do hope that further down the years that they're still going to be within my inner circle to help me with future projects and future updates and questions, concerns, and stuff like that. But I think I'm dragging this one along too much. I'm not trying to make you look like the favorite Doofa, my bad. But yeah. Thank you everybody. Of course, I'm gonna have my little inner circle link in the description for all the people I'm really thankful for. And let me wipe that tear away. And I guess I'll continue to the next question. Yeah. Okay, so the next question that I have comes from the Sinful Saver. And their question is, you can tell a person from their favorite anime. So what's yours? That's a kind of easy question. If you guys don't know, I'll give you a hint. It's the first song that I ever made on this channel. That being Pull the Cord, inspired by Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man really holds a place to my heart because it just has a very weird but yet intriguing story. The whole Devil's, Denji's whole motivation, but like the morals of his motivation, the whole mind behind Tatsuki Fujimoto. It's really weird, but for some reason it's like one of those weirds that's kind of like it just drags you into it, and it's like, dang, he kind of thinks like me for real. But like, be for real, like y'all gotta like hold a little accountability. Yeah, I'm a Chainsaw Man fan, but the fandom be going off sometimes. Like, yeah, the dinner scene is not my favorite scene. Okay, I read the manga. You'll know what my favorite scene is once you reach what, volume 13. But until then, I'm not gonna spoil nothing. Yeah, Chainsaw Man, not even close. I guess if I want to give you guys like a top 5, it'd be Chainsaw Man, Dr. Stone. This is from 1 to 5. Chainsaw Man, Dr. Stone, Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Mob Psycho 100, and I would say Naruto. An honorable mention would be Inuyasha, because fun fact about me, Inuyasha was the first anime that I've ever watched going into it, so that's the one that really put me on the map with the whole Inuyasha by far. But yeah, Chainsaw Man is my number 1. Thank you for that, Saver. Thank you. This next question is kind of a long one, but it comes from It's Smash 4, and their question is, nerdcore as a whole is a dynamic genre and space. The community gets lyricism improves, the visual gets better, and the production overall is the best it's ever been. At the same time, it feels like in the same way only a small fraction of nerdcore still holds to its roots, and the rest of it feels like rap with anime/comic visuals, which isn't exactly a bad thing, in quotes. Where do you see the genre going for the next few years? Also, what shoe size do you wear? That's a very intriguing question there, Mash. Both questions, to be honest. As for where do I see the genre going in the next few years, I hope it blows up for real, because if I really look at it, I would say that this is kind of like how I would see indie animation. It's just like one of those things that you wish can just go higher and higher and higher, and by the end of the day, it should just exceed the the overall ladder. So yeah, I hope it does well so I can be a part of it. Yeah, I really do hope that it becomes like the biggest thing on the platform. Like, I'm trying to wait till the day I start hearing nerdcore songs like on the radio, just to know that, yeah, we made it. We show out. We could be the next, you know, the next, I don't know about the next Michael. No one's ever going to be the next Michael, but at least like the next Juice WRLD, the next XXX, the next Snoop Dogg, or, you know, stuff like that. But like, the mainstream could use a little bit of nerdcore, you know, creme de la creme. Thanks for that one, Mash. As for my shoe size, very weird one, but size 11 in men's. Yeah, I wear a lot of Converse. For those of you guys who are like into shoe wear, preferably I would say, what is it, high tops? Not the big ones that you see like, you know, the goth baddies be wearing, but like something around like ankle wise, but they're not low tops, like, you know, stop at the heel. But yeah, size 11s, maybe 11 and a half if I'm feeling weird. But if I really want a shoe, maybe 10 and a half, but 11. Yeah, thanks, Mash, for that question. The next question comes out to the beloved goddess Twilight Lena, and their question is, what artist or artists inspired you to start making music? The year was COVID. And I just started my JOB. I just started getting into nerdcore music, and the first person I started listening to was Daddy Fat Snaps. Yeah, I was listening to him, and then it was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna probably put this guy on my playlist or something. And he was pretty, he's pretty like electric. He's aggressive a little bit, but he's like, he got that little bit of finesse to it. And I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's tough. But then the creme de la creme came, and I got my ears blessed by the man you call Fable. Oh, Fable, my goat, my idol. He is the one that made me do what I do now. If I can hold, I can only count on, like, I wish I had more hands, but there's a lot of nerdcore artists or non-nerdcore artists in general that really inspired me, especially like my parents and my cousins. They're the ones who saw my potential in music, and I wouldn't be me without them. And I even got to meet Fable one time. It was a cool experience, and I'm glad I really did, because shoot, this shit would not have made it if I didn't just give like that extra push for them. So really, thank you everybody. And if Fable, if you ever listen to this, my guy, you are blessed, and I'm glad that I'm glad that I got to experience you. So thank you, Twilight, for that question. Thank you so much. The next question goes out to It's Neon Moon, and their question is, how many songs have you made that you ended up scrapping? Ooh, that's a good question. There's a lot of good songs that I kind of swept under the rug that I really wish made it to the screen. But it was really down to like three things. That's kind of the reason why I would scrap a song. Either my vibe wasn't matching the rhythm of the song that I was going for. I just couldn't keep up, or I just wasn't feeling it at the time. Like maybe the song wasn't my motif, or the character I was trying to link together, we really didn't have like that, what can I see in this character that I can bring out into my energy? Like for instance, I was trying to make a Beerus song. That one didn't go out because the beat kind of fell off on me and I couldn't really put it out. I got a Bendy song, but there was too much Brooklyn swing to it and I couldn't keep up with the tempo, so I kind of shoved it to the side. It might come out, who knows. I was gonna make a Jean song from Ruby. The beat was a little too uptight for what I was trying to go for, so I ended up scrapping the lyrics, but I did resource the song and use the instrumental into, what was it? It was Broken Love with me and Logan Cross in it. You can go to his channel to check out. It was the Monica song, Doki Doki Literature Club. There was another song that I was gonna make. It was about Birdie from the Invisible Fight Girl on Adult Swim. I was gonna make a song with her, but the lyrics wasn't matching what the energy I was trying to put out. It was a little too dark, so I ended up making it into another song called Darkness Follows. and that's also with Logan Cross. Me and him, I don't know why, probably got like some fusion thing going on here, but yeah, there's a good amount of songs that I accidentally ended up scrapping. I would say if I can give a number on it, at least like 7. But maybe I'll go back and look at them again and maybe bring them to light. So Neon, if a song comes out, I'm gonna shout you out for it because you're the reason why that song is playable. Thank you, Neon. I really do appreciate that question. The next question, God, I'm over here balling. The next question goes out to DBZ Kings, aka Little Bit Late. Shout out to my guy. And his question is, how many takes does it usually take for you to complete a track, and how long does your song process take? That's a lot of takes. As for takes, it usually takes me depending on the song, like the length of it, I try to go for like different vibes. Like I try to switch flows, I try to add harmonics, I try to ad-lib it a little bit. Each one takes about 4 to 5 takes, only because I'm trying to reach that little ear tingle, you know? Like when you get that good bass or that nice screamo energy and a breakdown. It's just, I'm just trying to reach that energy. One of these days I'm gonna have that song that really peaks and like, yes, this is the song that everybody's gonna be like, yo, yeah, this is a banger. The amount of process it takes me, it usually about 2-3 hours ish. A periods a day, not just 2 to 3 hours in a day, because I gotta work on the song, I'm making the beat, or I'm finding a beat, the lyrics, the recording. It's just a real handful, and I can see why a lot of people take so much time to really drop a song, because like most of the time it's like me, I'm trying to shoot for like every 2 weeks, but then it turns into like at least once a month, and it's because you're just trying to reach, like I said, you're just trying to reach that vibe, you know? So it's a long process, but I just know the longer it is, the better it's gonna be. So really thank you, DBZ Kings, because like a good example, the last song I just put out, Break the Mask, that song took me a month. I was trying to find the flow, the lyrics, the chorus. I think one of my best choruses. But yeah, it takes a minute, but the minute is worth it if it means it's an hour, a year's worth of media that can be stored out. So really thank you again for that question, DBZ Kings, aka Little Bit Late. Shout him out. His name will be in the description of my inner circle. But yeah, let's move on to the next question, shall we? Okay, so the next question comes out to my guy, Ryan Rizzler 223, and their question is top 5 nerdcore and non-nerdcore artists. We're gonna go start with non-nerdcore first. Number 5, Eminem, for his fast lyricism and his little innuendos in his raps. 4, Imagine Dragons, because I love the harmony and the choruses to their songs. 3, I would give it to Hatsune Miku. I don't know why I've just been as obsessed with Hatsune Miku over the past couple of years now. Probably because of Jada Animations or whatever the fuck. 2, Ice Cube. 1, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is just on a whole different run. I just love how he has that side quest mentality, like music, movies, cookbooks, halftime shows at the Super Bowl, you name it, he was probably doing that. Yeah, if we're talking nerdcore wise, number 5, Ham Sandwich, goofy ass nigga, but he's got my vibe completely right. He is probably me for real, but man, if Ham, you're my guy. 4, Schwabity. Schwabity's got that smooth aggression, and I really like that. 3, Daddy Fat Snaps. Like I said, the aggression and the finesse, he's just got that cool swing to him, and I love his music so much. Number 2, Dizzy 8. Yeah, he's got that heart and that integrity to him, and I really just admire him the most. But number 1, it's Fable. Yeah, call me a glazer or anything, but I think Fable is damn near like, not perfect, but in my perception, like the perfect nerdcore artist. Honorable mention, probably like JT Music and Rocket Music, because they're the first ones I ever listened to. Like I was listening to them before I even knew what nerdcore was. I was just like, oh yeah, they make video game music, or like
anime, not even like anime, but like video game music. And I was like, huh, that's a genre? And then, yeah. Thanks for that question, Ryan. Nostalgia hole. We're gonna go to the next question. The next question is Goober Goblin, and his question is Rias or Akano? Zenobia. Enough said. I don't need to go any further. Zenobia Quarta. If you know, you know. The next question goes out to the Unreal VS, and their question is, what's your next move, brother? Bruh, make it to the end game. Basically, I don't even really have an end game. It's just to keep on going until the day my vocal cords stop moving. And yeah, I'll probably say like my next like main goal, I'm trying to hit 300 subs before my next birthday, which is March 26th. By the time of then and I get 300 subscribers, who knows, I'll probably do like a freaking either a celebration or I'll let the subs decide on what I should do. But I'm just here for the long run. Like I said, well, not even like I said, but like I'm saying now, I'm just doing this for the love of the game. There's really no moral behind it. I'm not here for the fame. I'm not here for the fortune. I just want my music out there. The whole purpose of making it is just, as long as someone hears it and someone likes it, I'm happy. I'm just immortalized within their ears. So, Unreal, I'm just here for the long run, bro. I'm here to have fun. And that's the best part about doing this. So thank you for that question. That really is a very deep one. And the final question goes out to none other, my goat, my partner, the second Crimson God himself, the Cross Factory, aka the Logan Cross. And his question is, this isn't a question, but do you want to announce the quote-unquote thing we've been planning on at the end of the Q&A? And yeah, so nobody really knows about this, but I have been coming across a little project that I'm working on with the Logan Cross, and we've been constructing, and it's the drum roll, by the way. We've been constructing an album together. Yeah, it's called the Crimson Gods. Better yet, it's literally like the manifesto of our well-being, all the energy, all the soul, all the determination, the progression we've been putting over the past couple months will be manifested into 10 songs on an album that will be released sooner or later throughout the next year. We're hopefully going to be done by the end of 2026, but it's going to be for everybody to listen to. We got a little bit of rap, we got a little bit of that rock. Who knows, if we might get a little emotional here and there, but hey, emotion is just a trip that I'm willing to take in order for you guys to hear my music right. So Logan Cross, I hope you're excited. I'm hella excited to get our songs out. This album is going to be this. It's not going to be like the EP album with the Dark Triad. Those songs have bangers, but these, me and Cross, we're trying to be on a run, you know? And to know I can do it with somebody that's on the same page as my progression and try to bring my vision of a good song to life, that brings me immense joy. And who knows, maybe somewhere down the line I could probably get on like projects with other people. Cross is the first and will be my truest, but who knows, maybe I can get somewhere with like another, like a Poltergeist or something, or freaking hell, reaching for the stars. You know what, Unreal, this is my next move. My biggest goal, get on a song with Fable. If not, get on a song with Ham Sandwich. Those are my two goals. Ham Sandwich or Fable, it don't matter, but I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna get there with the support of you guys. So this is gonna be the end of the Q&A. Thank you so much for everybody. Logan Cross, my guy, Unreal, Goober Goblin, Ryan Rizzler, Little Bit Late, Neon Moon, Twilight Lena, It's Smash 4, Sinful Saver, Super Oofa Doofa, Odan Yuri, Flirty Twink, Daniel Ritchie, Draconic Lover, The Berry That Dingles. Thank you all so much. We're 280 strong right now on this channel, and hell, I can't be blessed enough. Like, this is really cool to me. If any way I'm not going to do the whole shameless plug-in thing. You already know the whole like, subscribe, and everything. But that's going to be it. It's damn near half an hour. But thank you guys. It really means a lot to me. Really. Solar out.